Hello, everyone. I have just come to notice about this football that is going around, made by China, which has the world flags on it, and it's a big industry. Football industry is a big industry, and of course, after COVID-19, everything is opening up slowly, slowly. They will be, there is going to be a lot of demand for. Football matches and footballs, and people are the especially the Europe side of it, America, Canada, they all love football, and just as much. So the Europe loves football, Pakistan loves football, and many other Muslim countries love football. Now, having a flag that has a Kalma written on it is a direct insult, because it's the name of our God, because it says La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. So it is a shahada that we take as a Muslim, to say that we're Muslims. We there is only one God, and who is Allah, and there is only one prophet, not one prophet, but the final prophet, that is Muhammad, peace be upon him. He is the seal of all the prophets, and after this there is no other prophecy. So it's a huge thing for Muslims around the world, and I think that the action needs to be taken immediately by all the governments, by Muslims and non-Muslims, to respect the I know where there says freedom of speech, etc., etc., but I think it's the responsibility of your flag, you directly Saudi Arab, and Iran, where it says Allahu Akbar written on it, that Allah is one and Allah is great, that you need to take the responsibility and represent your country in a different way than other people, because you don't forget that football is going to be on people's feet, literally being kicked around left, right, and center, and all you're doing is you're insulting and mocking your own God, your own prophet, and the very thing that you stand for, and the very thing that we represent that, as a nation, as a Muslim community. And it's a direct insult to a Muslim, any Muslim, whether they are practicing or non-practicing. They all know the value of our prophet, and they all know the value of our God, and how we cannot even tolerate even a joke or an insult towards them. And this is a huge insult which is going on the feet of people, where people will be kicking your name around, your basically your flag, and not just actually a football, but recently lots of other Nike and other companies have come forward with the football trainers, which have Ya Allah written at the bottom of it, or Ya Muhammad written at the bottom of it, and they are right under the feet of whoever is wearing it. And it's the responsibility, us as Muslims, to unite regardless of which country where you're from. I think Muslims now have spread around the world, so there is no excuse, and there is enough knowledge out there for people to know that yes, there are, we're all Muslims, and what we stand for, and we need to stand our ground. And therefore you can't have an excuse to say that because I'm a non-Muslim, I don't understand what value it holds for them. You do. Everybody around the world knows how any Muslim would behave towards an insult to any prophet, whether it's Prophet Ibrahim, Prophet Hazrat Isa alayhi salam, which is called Jesus, Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam, which is for Jewish people. So even your prophets, we would take them personally as an insult to us. So therefore your prophets are our prophets, and we believe in them, and we respect them. We give them that level of respect, that we wouldn't put them on the floor, and we wouldn't put them under our feet, and we wouldn't, God forbid, have them or written on the shoes. That's a very big insult, and it's high time that everybody could sort of like pull together as a nation and sort this agenda out, because we're sitting here and we are allowing all of this to happen. When is somebody going to wake up, and when is somebody going to take actually legal actions against all these companies, whether it's China who's making them, or whether it's Nike or any other company who's making these things, the shoes and the trainers? and the footballs and things like this that would actually be insulting another religion, be Muslim religion, be any religion. Why would anybody insult a religion? So my request is to all the governments, whether they're Muslims or non-Muslims, to take action and take those footballs off immediately, before we are already dealing with COVID-19 crisis. We are already dealing with unknown circumstances in the world, and this would be another war and on our hands, which none of us want. Thank you so much for listening.